Hey guys, on today's video, I'll be analyzing the forex pairs. So if you're a forex trader, stay tuned to this video is over. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel to join the family, all right? So I'm currently on the US oil weekly time frame. So if you notice on the US oil price made an approach all the way. This was the lowest level that price made. This was the lowest level that price made. That pushes up to create these highs here at 95.2. You can see the high here at 95.2, and price went all the way low to 63.59. There's 63.59. So main looking at this chart, what is this trying to tell you? It's telling you that price is trying to pull in back again. This is probably a fake out on this particular zones. Price is trying to pull in back to these particular zones, and then price is heading back to this particular area. So this is where you are expecting another selling opportunity from. Because if there will be a selling opportunity on this place on the US card, you'll notice price if there will be the selling will not be much. You notice the selling momentum will not be much, and the buyers will take in again. Selling momentum will not be much until price will get up to this particular zone. That's when you now look for your confirmations and start joining price for a downward move. All right. So start joining price for a downward move. These are your confirmations on this particular zones. So looking for more buying opportunity on the US card. The US card make more, sorry, US oil. US oil made up to this particular lows, and then before it pushes up to create kind of uh rejections on this particular zones. And then you notice the body, the candlestick is breaking with a body. All right, so breaking into these particular zones back again with a body candlestick. So we'll be going down to the lower time frame, going down to the daily time frame to see the overall move. You notice price came here, try to create something like an equal low on this particular zones. There's an equal low here, and create another equal low. Creating another hit on this particular zone, telling us that this an equal low heading pushing up, and then price is trying to make a move to break out of this particular highs, telling you that this might be a continuation of the buyers, all right, buying all the way to this particular highs. So all you just have to do is to follow up the buying all the way to this particular highs, and you exit, price will make a drop and then drop back to this particular low like this as a shoulder level, and then price will make another push again back to this particular height. So that is how price, you understand price trending. That is how price trends and then goes back to this particular height. You notice price pushing in, price will push and then push up to this particular zones, come back, there is a swing, and then swing up again, come back to retrace, swing up again to this particular height. So it keeps swinging until it will get to its destination. So, right, if we go down to the lower time frame, which is our 4 hours time frame, I notice 4 hours time frame made this low. This is kind of consolidation on this particular zone. This is a low, a strong low. Price refused to break out of this low. Price made multiple touches and then refused to break out of this particular low, telling you that the sellers doesn't have momentum in the market. So the buyers are taking over the market. And then you notice price has broken out of this high, telling that this is the continuation of the buyers. I notice on the 4 hours time frame, this is a momentum push to the upside, telling that the buyers are in the market. And then price created something like an equal low on this particular zones again. And then before price started shooting back up. So breaking out of these zones where it rejected multiple times. So it rejected here one and then rejected again before price started pushing back. These another rejections again, and these another rejections again. Here we have multiple rejections before price started pushing back up. All right, and then breaking out all these particular zones, telling that these are continuations of the buyers. All right. So this is your 4 hours time frame. You can go down to your lower time frame, which is your 4 hour, 1 hour time frame, 15 minutes time frame, 30 minutes time frame, whatever time frame you're trading with, you can see it. 1 hour time frame show it more clearer on a buying momentum move. All right, so we'll go down to the gold. This is gold to see what gold is doing. Or let's go to the weekly time frame to see the weekly outlook of gold. So weekly outlook of gold, gold went all the way to this is the highest level that gold went up to. Let me say this 3,500. Gold went up the way to 3,500 and started retracing. And then it made its way retracement all the way to 3,125. So the gold retraced all the way to 3,125. And then price haven't made or his way to these particular zones again. So in the middle, making some considerations. And then this is a momentum push with this low, giving us that this is a very active low in the market that can reject price whenever this low is being broken. Another zone is at this particular zones. So if we go down to the daily time frame to see what the price is doing, you notice at this particular zones price, since price approach here, price haven't approach here again, which price is trying to make some pullback on gold. After these highs, no highs have been detected again on gold. So this is it going down to the 4 hours time frame to see more clearer of the market trend. If you go down to the 4 hours time frame, you can see more clearer of the market trend. What is the trending of the market? It's giving you a highs, keep on breaking, uptrend market, giving you this is a retracement to this zone that was broken, and then these are rejections. Before price rejected, started going on. What did it give you? It give you a shoulder, a head and shoulder pattern. This is your first shoulder. This is second shoulder, and this is your head. All right. And then this is when price made all the way to this particular zone, taking out this high, giving this is a continuation of the what? The buyers. And then price trying to make all his way approach, give us this high, but failure to break these highs, trying to give us a change of character. Okay, but the change of character will not occur until price take out this shoulder level and take out these particular zones. This is a zones created on the 4 hours time frame. So if you take out these zones, this is when it will give you a change of character, and then price will have to make all his way retracement to this particular high. So what you have to do is to throw out these highs. So once price are giving you a change of character, it will have to make all his way to this particular highs. Let's say price approaches giving you a change of character, taking out these lows. Price will have to make all his way to this particular highs, and then before there will be a continuation of the sellers. All right. But if price didn't do that and you notice gold retrace all its way to this particular low, pump and give you a confirmation, pump, boom, just join the buyers. All right. So this is it on this particular this is it on gold. Let's go down to the next Euro USD. Let's go down to the weekly on Euro USD to see the weekly outlook. And this is our weekly outlook. Main looking at this, what are you seeing on Euro USD? Bullish, bullish, bullish. That's what I'm seeing. I don't know what you're seeing, but me, I'm seeing a bullish move. So price creates this and price creates this. So this is actually telling me that the lows are being respected. And what happened? The highs are being what? Broken. So telling me that price is actually heading up to the upside. The highs keep on breaking and then coming out the way, price gave us this low. And then price gave us these particular highs. This is it. Price gave out this particular highs. So these and these in between here, price have been ranging on the weekly time frame. And then what you have to mark, because we are currently on the weekly time frame, you have to consider this as a key level as well, because we'll be diving down to the lower time frame. So I'll go down to the daily time frame to see what the price is doing on the daily time frame. On the daily time frame, price made all its way to this particular highs, which price is approaching to. And you can see on the daily time frame, price is consolidating, like it's making a slow motion move to the upside. Slow motion. I'm going, I'm not going, I'm going, I'm not going. I'm not going all the way to this particular highs. This is when you are looking for a selling opportunity back to this particular low and then exit at this low. So because this low can cause a reaction and a continuation of the market. And as well, if it give you a breakout and a retracement, you should look to consider this low as your TP as well. And if you notice price didn't take out this low, and this is a continuation going out, taking out this high, this is telling you that price is continuously going up. All right. And if you notice price didn't take out these highs and then price went all the way, taking out this low again, this is telling you that price will make a retracement here and come back to this particular low. So this is how you just need to follow the market trend. All you need to do is to just follow market trend. Market is your friend. And how can you follow market trend? Is to be very patient and disciplined. All right. That is just the simple truth. Be very patient and disciplined. And number, I will be going down to the 4 hours time frame to see what the market is doing. 4 hours time frame give us this low, which price is giving us a swing move. So swing to the upside, swing to the downside. None of the low be broken. Swing to the upside, swing to the downside, none of the low being broken. Swing to the upside, swing to the downside, none of the lows being broken. Swing to the upside, swing to the downside, swing to the upside, and now currently swinging to the low side. So all we have to just do is to just consider these lows as a valid low point of interest where we're looking for a retracement, looking for a rejections. So marking out this, I'm marking out this. I'm marking out this for those that are going for uh the lower time frame. So you can use that on the lower time frame, even on the 4 hours time frame, because if price actually take this out, you can take a selling opportunity back to this particular low, and you see price rejecting this low and failure to create another highs. You notice price will be heading back to this particular zones. All right, now price haven't created any other lows. It haven't broken any low. So price is still on downtrend. If you notice this low is still respected, this low is still respected, this low is still respected, this low is still respected in as much that price is approaching to this particular low. So if price approaches to this low can cause a rejection, same rejections. And then if you notice price made the rejections and then force itself to break it on this particular zone. Note that here also will make another rejections that will trace price all the way to this low that was broken. And then this is when price will now take it out, retrace on it that was broken. Then price will continuously heading back to this particular zones. And then this is where the buyers will not pick up, because why is here your point of interest is because actually when this low is being broken, here will be your point of interest because it's the move. If you notice, this massive move is the move that take out this high. So now it took out the high, creating out this low. So creating out this low and then giving us this high, you notice price came all the way to this high and then give us a wick and come into close inside, telling us that price refused to give us another new highs and then price might probably go down. And now it went down, take out this small low, but this is the main low that we're looking up to, and this is the main low that we're looking up to as well. This I won't consider this as a very strong low as well. Instead, this low. This is another key zone, but I'll consider this low. This low. Once this low is broken, you'll notice price will be trending all the way to this particular low. I'll not consider this. And if you notice price break this low, it will trend all its way to this particular zone. So you can go down to your lower time frame or whatever time frame you are trading to search your entries, your exits. All your focus should be at these lows. So if price should give you, you notice before price started going up, it give you multiple rejections on this particular zones. So if price should give you a rejections on same rejections here and then start going up, you know that price is continuously heading back up, then you can join the price, all right? You should look for a rejections at this particular zone, confirmations that price is actually rejecting here, heading up to the upside, then you follow it. Then if eventually price broke out of this low and then make a retracement because if price should break a low, it will always make a retracement and then continuously going. So this will be your TP target at point. This is at point 1.12116. So that will be your point of interest. So you can go down to the lower time frame which you want to take your entry and then execute your trade, all right? So we'll be going down to USD JPY weekly time frame to see the overall view of USD JPY. So if you notice on USD JPY, price made all its way to these particular zones. And then since price came all the way to this particular zones, price haven't come back to this zone again. And price try to approach to this particular highs and give us a rejections, telling us that price is trying to give us failure to make a new high. That maybe the sellers want to take in the price, but mark out this rejections area. This might be a rejections area where price will be retracing backwards. So on this, you can just, if you're a rectangle user, you can use a rectangle marking out the body to the wick of the candlestick. So marking out the body to the wick of the candlestick, if any zone is being is being taken out, you notice that price will have to find all its way to this particular low, to this low. To have to find all his way to this particular low. So price will have to find all his way to this particular low. So why didn't I consider this? Why didn't I consider this? It's because this is a push that actually took out, this is a push that actually took out these highs. Notice price made all his way to this particular push that actually take out these highs. And then price tried to make a retracement on this particular low, but failure to create another low. Price made all his way to this particular highs, failure to create another new highs, and then price is coming here. So price came here. This is a first rejections that price is actually trying to make rejections here. The buyers are in the market creating 1 to 3 candlestick push to the upside, and then made all his way. Let me delete this back. And made his way to this particular height, but couldn't get up to these heights. Couldn't get up to this particular heights that price created. And then instead, price made all his way to these highs and then started going down. So all you just have to do, you notice price get to this particular zone, and then give you a buyer's momentum move, telling that the buyers are in the market. So you notice price have rejected here. What? One. Price have rejected here. Another one. Two. So if price should do this again, and then you notice the buyers are in the market, price should do this again. You notice that price is actually giving us an equal low on this particular zones. What price should do is to come back to this particular low it created, tap on it, and then start going to the upside, continuously heading to the upside. So currently on the weekly time frame, I'll go down to the daily time frame to see more overview of this. So currently on the daily time frame, what are you seeing? Daily time frame is actually trying to give you a kind of a double bottom on this particular low, right? Yes, and if you notice, price came all the way to this particular zones, and then this is a hammer shooting up, breaking out this little high here, give you a retracement, and then price push up to these particular zones, but failure to make another new high, failure to break out of this high because this is a push out to break this low. So making failure to make a new high. You notice price giving you this, price came back again, failure to make another new low. But if price to push up, know that price is coming here because this is a move that break out of this high. So if price should give you a continuation of the buyer, because I can see a continuation of the buyers, I can see something like a W form here that price is trying to make something like this, boom. So trying to make something like this. So I'm seeing something like this, but in order to confirm that, I won't trade what my mind is telling me. Even as more than my mind is telling me that I can see that, but I have to just confirm it as well in the chart by allowing the market to come up and then taking out this high. It will take out this high this little high here, and then it will take out this little high here and retrace on it to take out this little high. You can see the buyers are in the market and retrace back here. Then the buyers will start continuously buying. Then they will buy up to this particular highs and then push up because this is a zone that actually causes an equal low. So price will have to come back to this particular zone. This is where price give us an equal low. So all the way to this particular zone, give us this low. And then price try to give us a double bottom here again, pushing back to this particular highs. So on the USD and if we go down to the 4 hours time frame, you can see it very clearly on the 4 hours time frame, telling us that price is on an uptrend. All right, telling us that price is on an uptrend, giving us a retracement at this particular zone. Sorry, retracement trying to give us a retracement here. Price gave us an equal low. Even 4 hours showed a double bottom clear for you. You see, the price showed it here, and then telling us that price is actually going up to the upside. So this is a key level that we marked on the 4 hours on the daily time frame. That once this high is broken, it's telling us that price is actually heading up. And now price have taken out this low, this high here on the 4 hours time frame. Already now we are seeing the uptrend more clearer on the 4 hours time frame. That price is actually trying to make its own way to the upside. So what I will do is price can make a retracement or to this low or back to this particular low here. These are two zones that price will make a retracement and then there will be a continuation of the buyers boom back to this particular highs. And if you go down to your 1 hour time frame and refresh on it, you'll see it more clearer. Okay, 1 hour time frame give us this. 1 hour time frame give us a confirm what doubly form. A confirm what doubly form. You can see it boom, 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 boom. Taking out these highs, telling us that buyers are in the market. You should buy. You should be looking for a buying opportunity. So, and this is it for Euro USD and USD JPY. And you should be looking for a buying opportunity. Price will have to trend back to this particular zone. So we'll go down to BTC. Oh my goodness. BTC, let's go down to BTC, our weekly time frame to see what BTC have for us. So BTC, men looking at it, even though we are not wearing eyeglass, we see that BTC is currently in an uptrend. And then it's make all its way to this part to 109. And then 109K does was sweep out with a week or make oils approach to 112. And then I'll be placing this at 109 as our key resistance zone. The price is trying to make a retracement. So you notice price came all the way to this particular zones and then give us a pullback. So price give us a pullback. I'll have to mark out this particular low as my key point of interest because if price is making any pullback, it will have to make pullback all the way to this particular low before there will be a continuation of the buyers. And where again would I be looking for my point of interest at this particular key zones? Because price can make once this low is broken, price will have to make all its way to $53,000. But right now, I can see a massive bullish move that BTC is making. So I don't think BTC will come to $53,000 for now because you can see price is currently giving us a continuation of an uptrend. Price is giving us an uptrend move. And then what you should be looking out for, you notice price give us a breakout here on the weekly time frame, which price is trying to make a pullback, price try to pull back, and then trying to make a retracement going back to the upside. And then if we go down to the daily time frame, you see that your daily time frame actually came to this particular area, which you mark out on the day on the weekly time frame. And then price try to make a retracement. Coming back, it didn't retrace all its way to here. Instead, it stopped at this key level and then started shooting back up. Stop at 100 and then started shooting back up. And don't forget, there's a key level here as well. Is our key level. So price will have to shoot up back to these particular zones. So I don't think this key level can hold this price from falling because it's a key level. Because yeah, we'll be going down to the lower time frame for entries. So we can enter from the daily time frame. I'll be marking out this key level. So once this key level is being broken, if you go at that price, will be heading back this to this particular height. So if we go down to the 4 hours time frame, you see that this zone is a kind of wide to here as well. You can scalp from here to this particular zone on the 4 hours time frame. If you go down to the 1 hour time frame, you can see that it's more wide. You can see how big and how huge the it is on the 1 hour time frame. Talk less of going down to the lower time frame, 30 minutes, 15 minutes. All right. So you notice price came all the way to these particular zones and then price give us a push to the upside. This is continuation of the buyers. They are going to buy to 100 and this is 106, 896. They are going to buy back to 106. And then once they get up to 106, there will be a little retracement. Don't forget, price is going to buy all its way to 109. Trust me. BTC is still going to head back to 109. So all these ones might be a minor pullback that BTC might be making here. So if BTC is making a pullback, it might be a minor pullback, and then before the continuation of the buyers will happen. Okay, these are three white soldiers here. One, two, three, shooting back up. So tell me that continuation of the buyers, and here might cause a retracement and here will cause a retracement in price. So if price should break continuously joining price. So here is a zone where you'll be looking for those that are selling from the lower time frame, don't sell for long. So this is a key level for sellers as well. And then this is a key level for sellers as well. This is also a key level for the buyers as well because once price sweep out those that are selling and then you start buying, those that are buying will take in. Once price sweep out those that are selling and make a retracement and this is it. If those that are selling didn't exit at this particular zones, price will have to take them out, retrace back, and then you buy. By then, you'll be in a buy. Then there will be a stop loss for those that are greedy in the market because I don't see a way you'll be holding price on the lower time frame from this particular low to this particular low, and you will not want to exit. All right. So, and I think this BTC will be is still trending to the upside. So this is a key level. We'll go down to our next, which is GBP USD. So GBP USD, we're heading back to weekly time frame to see what the price have for us on the weekly time frame. So I'm currently on the weekly time frame on GBP USD. So you notice GBP USD, this is a zone where it give me an equal high. This is where it gives me an equal high. And this is another key level where it gives me an equal high. All right, so those are the key zones that price will be rejecting on which price made an approach into these particular zones and trying to make a pullback on that particular high. So I'll just be marking out the swing lows that price we're making on the weekly time frame. So the swing lows that price we're making on the weekly time frame. The swing lows are price we are making on the weekly time frame. Those are my point of interest on the lower time frame. The swing lows are price I'm making on the weekly time frame. Those are my point of interest on the lower time frame. All right. So and I'll be going down to the daily time frame to see what the daily time frame have for me. So on the daily time frame, I will be refreshing the chart. So on the daily time frame, I'm having out this low as a low that sweep at this high. And then this, I'm having this as a retracement to this particular high where it sweep out. And then you notice price, I'm having this as a push that take out these highs. This is a low that made the retracement. And then this is a low that also caused the push to break out of these highs, which is giving me a minor retracement on the daily time frame. So if this low is actually being broken, it's telling that price will have to find its way all back to this particular low. And if this key level here is broken, it's telling that price will have to find its way all back to the particular zones. And then don't forget, this is our main key level. That's why I mark it on blue from the higher time frame. So I'll be going down to the 4 hours time frame. 4 hours time frame is giving me that this is a key level and the price made its way to this particular highs, but I think it's trying to make a failure to create a new high, which will be riding price back to this particular low. And once this low is being broken, back to this particular low. All right, so if we go down to the 4 hours time frame, the 1 hour time frame, sorry. The 1 hour time frame, we're having at this low price retrace on it and that caused this massive move. And then price will have to make its way to this particular low if it keep breaking out the lows. So this is a low that price created here, which is rejecting on. So it's rejecting on and then this low is being broken, pushing out to this particular low. So these are our main key low, these are our main key high. So arrange it 24 hours. So this is it on GBP USD. Just mark the key zones for you here on the GBP USD. So just follow it. If price will break out this low, know that this is your TP target. All right. So you would have to swing it. For those that are swinging, it's a nice swinging market. For those that are day trading, it's a nice day trading market as well. For those that are scalping, it's a nice scalping market as well. Just follow the market trend. As it's trending, just be scalping with it. Don't scalp against the market trend. Scalp with the trend. All right. So we'll be heading back to USD card. Let me go down to the 1 week time frame to see what the price is doing at the 1 week time frame. So on the 1 week time frame, if you notice price, those that are using a trend line, if you can draw a trend line from here, you notice price is causing a reactions on this particular zones. Anytime price hit here, there will be a rejections. Anytime price hit here, there will be a rejections. Anytime price hit here, there will be a rejections. Anytime price hit here, there will be a rejections. So right now, price is currently here and then trying to make same rejections that everyone is making. And if you figure out that price eventually breaks this, knows that price will be targeting out this low. All right, so this is your main low now you have to create, and this is the highest level that USD card has gotten to on the weekly time frame. And this is a high as well price got up to before the retracement. So price may pull all back to these particular highs. And then if you give it a double top here and smash this out, retrace, you know that price is actually selling back to this particular zone. And if we go down to the daily time frame, you know that this is daily time frame approaching to this particular zone, giving you a buying signal, telling you that price is trying to buy at this particular zones. Let me do this. You see, its price is trying to buy here. What happened? Price came in here, give you an equal low, boom, to the upside. Price came in here again. What is happening? Giving you a rejections. Same thing, boom, to the upside. So next week, USD card, look for a buying opportunity next week. This week, right? Yeah, this week, look for a buying opportunity. USD card. This is a very sweet one. And then buying, take your TP here. Don't be greedy. No reach here, say never reach you. So don't be greedy. Put it here and then price break, continuously buying. And we'll go down to okay, this is daily time frame. We can go. Okay, let me go back to the US card. 4 hours time frame. It's still the same thing. You can go down to your lower time frame. See 4 hours time frame giving you a rejections. It's something like head, shoulder pattern, giving you already rejections. That price is trying to make some rejections. You can go down to whatever time frame you want to trade with and trade on them. If we go down to the weekly time frame on the AUD, USD time frame. So let's see what AUD is actually doing. AUD USD came all the way to this particular low. And if you notice, this is the lowest level here that AUD gave us that caused this fake out, price make a fake out, and then try to fake in back again. And then what move does this create? That what move does this create? It created this high. Then this high and this, you notice price was swinging here, consolidating. So in here on the 15 minutes time frame, this is the only valid and active resistance level that we'll have here. And this is the only valid and active support level that we'll have here. And that is why price was able to reject on them, even though it gave us a fake out. It still came in back again and continuously heading back to the upside, creating out before it started to give that move, creating out this high as well. So this high might cause a little bit retracement with price before price can be able to go back up to complete its move to this highs, which is at 0.7 to 0.71540. 0.71540. So and we're going down to the daily time frame to see what the price did. On the daily time frame, you can see this is a very huge fake out that price made, and then price came in back, breaking out these highs. So this is when it's actually break, and this is kind of a retracement that price is actually trying to make on these particular zones. And then price have already given you a breakout on that particular highs. This is the highs that price gave us, and then price haven't still breaking out these highs. So after price giving us this, and let me take out this into to be this. So you notice price gave us this retracement and then push up to give us this highs. Price gave us another retracement on this particular zones. Push up to this particular highs, failure to make another highs. Price create again, failure to make another new highs. You see what price is doing. So what you have to do on the daily time frame, AUD, USD, pay attention. This high have been broken, giving an uptrend move. So just wait for price to break this high, giving you continuation of an uptrend, and then you start buying with price, or wait for price to coming back, taking out this low, telling that prices have to drop back to these particular zones, and then before you can join. Unless you wanna, if you wanna enter this, you can go to the lower time frame to see how to join the trade. Okay, on the lower time frame, you can see it. Price actually giving us a lows here. Price actually giving us a loads here. Actually giving us a lows there. And then before approaching to that high, giving us a lows here. So if this low is broken, pump to this low, pump to this low. So you just be swinging with price, just be swinging with price. And okay, I think, yeah.